Welcome to our first flipped classroom on independent and dependent variables. You have discussed independent and dependent variables in science class. We'll take some of those same concepts and apply it to math. Here we go. You should have this paper from your teacher. Please make sure you are writing on this paper and copying down the notes on this paper for your flipped classroom. If you do not have this paper and you are at home, please print it out from Google Classroom. Here we go. The independent variable is considered the fixed or the constant, which means it does not change. It can be represented by the x-coordinate and is sometimes called the control. So the independent variable is not affected by other variables, and it affects other variables. Examples are time and number of items. The dependent variable is going to be considered responsive to the dependent variable, to the independent variable. So basically it's dependent on the independent variable. It responds to whatever happens to the independent variable. It can be represented by the y-coordinate on the coordinate plane, and it always changes. So for example, we talked about the number of items. The total cost will be dependent on the number of items. So number of items would be independent, total cost would be dependent. You're going to read each situation and determine whether it is independent, what the independent and dependent variables are. Here we go. James runs M miles and burns C number of calories. What is the independent and dependent variables? So the miles that James run does not change. So the miles that he decides to run that day does not change. However, the number of calories that he burns depends on the number of miles. So the independent variable is number of miles, and the dependent variable is the number of calories burned. Number 2. The more hours H. Brandy practices, the better his test grade G will be. Well, the number of hours that he practices is based on what he decides to practice that day. The number of hours will not change. It stays the same. And then his test grade, however, will depend on how many hours he actually practices or studies. So the independent variable is the number of hours, and the dependent variable is the test grade. Number 3, Michael pays $8.99 per month for his Netflix subscription. Well, we know that no matter what, the Netflix subscription is $8.99 per month. However, Michael pays a certain amount in order to determine his total cost. So the independent is going to be the number of months, but the total cost depends on the number of months he decides to pay his Netflix subscription. Now for the next 3, I'm going to read it. You will pause the video and then write the correct answer. You will come back to check if your answer is going to be correct. Here we go. Number 4, a car travels 60 miles per hour. Pause the video and determine what the independent and dependent variables are. All right, here we go. The independent variable in this situation is going to be the number of hours, and the dependent variable will be the total miles per hour. So depending on how many hours you drive, that will be the total miles that you cover that day. Let's look at number 5. Each bag of popcorn costs $6 at the football game. Pause the video and determine the independent and dependent variables. All right, let's take a look. Again, we have bags of popcorn, and we also have how much the popcorn will cost. So independent would be the total number of bags of popcorn, and dependent will be the total cost. The last one. The later Jessie stays up at night, the sleepier she is at school. Pause the video and determine the independent and dependent variables. Okay. Independent variable would be the number of hours that Jessie gets for sleep, and the dependent variable would be her sleepiness. Her sleepiness depends on the number of hours she gets to sleep that night.